What is the function? Picture this. You're building a castle out of Legos. Instead of crafting each tiny detail from scratch every time, you use pre-made blocks. These blocks fit together in various ways to create the structure you want. In a similar vein, functions are like the building blocks of a program. They are reusable pieces of code that perform a specific task. Using a function is like using a coffee maker to brew your morning coffee. You provide water and coffee grounds, inputs, and it consistently produces your desired coffee, output, with the press of a button, no matter how many times you repeat the process. So the coffee maker is your function, so you don't have to do it by yourself every time you want a coffee. It's the same when you're writing code. Especially as you delve into more complex projects, you'll find you often need to perform the same action in multiple places. Without functions, you'd have to write out the same code every time you wanted to perform that action. This can be time-consuming and makes your code longer, harder to read, and more difficult to maintain. Functions are the answer to this problem. They allow you to write the code for a task once, and then reuse it whenever you need to perform that task again. So how do you use a function? You first need to define it. This involves giving the function a name and then specifying what it should do. Let's consider a simple example in Python. Imagine a function named greet with a parameter name. This function, when called, prints a greeting message for the name passed as a parameter. Now, once a function is defined, you can call it as many times as you want, with different values for its parameters. If you call the greet function with the names Alice and Bob as parameters, it would print greetings for both Alice and Bob. But functions aren't just about performing tasks, they can also return data. This means that along with performing a task, a function can give something back to the part of the code that called it. Here's an example. Consider a function named add. This function takes two parameters, A and B, adds them together and then returns the result. You can capture this result in a variable and print it. Output? By using functions, you make your code modular. This means it's organized into small, manageable sections. It also becomes more readable, easier to understand at a glance. This not only helps you as you're writing and debugging your code, but it also makes it easier for others to read and understand your work. So, as a Python beginner, mastering functions is a crucial step towards writing efficient, effective, and clean code. Remember, functions are like the building blocks of a program. They help you avoid writing the same code multiple times. They make your code more readable and modular, and they can also return data. So, next time you find yourself writing the same code over and over again, think about whether a function could help. Chances are it can. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and it helps me create more content that you'll find useful. And if you're new here or haven't yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. Your support means a lot. You definitely need to watch this video.